Yo, what's happening? This is Late Night CJ, and I'm back at you again, giving you the double up. You know what I'm saying? Flooding y'all with a little bit of salt. Tonight I want to talk about Yazan and Brittany. Okay, like I said, I've been in this little 90-day fiance bag, and it's just chock full of like relationship situations that I could definitely add to my relationship cookbook. I got the recipe for anything. You dig what I'm saying? So with Yazan and Brittany, Brittany is from Florida. She is Florida to the bone. I mean, the Patron, the twerk, all of that, the 32-inch weave, all of that. Florida, ratchet. You know what I mean? But she come from good peoples, but Florida to the bone. Yazan is from the Middle East. Muslim to the bone. I'm talking about the total hijab, all of that, 100%. How they met, I have no idea. But what I want to talk about today is losing yourself in a relationship. Or should I say, maintaining your identity in a relationship. Because it's very easy. Like, you have different forms of losing yourself. Like, a lot of times, say a woman becomes a wife, a mother, and she kind of loses herself in that. She's somebody's wife. She's somebody's mother. But what are your likes and dislikes? Your life becomes so consumed with being a wife and a mother that you start to lose a sense of what do you like? Where do you like to go? What do you like to do? What amuses you? What hobbies do you have that don't involve your husband and don't involve your children? You dig what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to Brittany and Yazan, he's telling her, you got to be 100% Muslim. There is no training program. There's no beginner, intermediate, advanced. No, you going from Florida, twerking and listening to Luke and all of that to Middle East and being a devout Muslim. Now, anybody that knows anything about the Muslim faith, knowing that that is a hard transition. You just don't go from eating ribs and drinking Patron and booty shaking to praying 5 times a day or offering salat, 5 times a day and things of that nature. It moves at a very, very disciplined pace that if you're not devout or 100% in, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So what I'm saying by this is she is in love with dude so much that she has come forth and saying like, look, I'll commit 100% to that without truly within her heart committing to that. So in essence, she's sacrificing herself as an individual for someone else. And in relationships, that definitely cannot happen. Where you've sacrificed yourself 100%, your personality, your being, the very essence of you is now sacrificed in order to suffice the needs and necessities and wants of somebody else. Because then now you will become miserable trying to meet all the needs and standards of that individual. Now, if it's a compromise and it just comes naturally, because you guys are both, there's an ebb and flow of it. As you go up, they go up. As they go down, you go down. Things of that nature. If it works in that format, then by all means. You dig what I'm saying? But by all means. But when it comes to a point to where you've compromised yourself, to where emotionally you have become unstable, mentally you are in a place that where you're not grounded, well then it is an issue. It has become an issue, and she has lost a sense of self. When you're in a relationship and you lose a sense of yourself, in essence you've hit fast forward towards the end of the relationship, because at some point you will become resentful of that individual because they're not acknowledging how much you've sacrificed and changed of yourself in order for this relationship in your mind to work. You dig what I'm saying? In order for these things to continue to move forward, you will start to feel that I have sacrificed on a higher level than you, and now it becomes resentment. You see what I'm saying? So if I can give anybody advice, if we going down in the cookbook and I'm adding a little seasoning here and a little bit there, I would tell you, conversing with each other and explaining your desires, your wants to a person that is committed to the relationship as much as you are is imperative. You dig? It is a must that you two converse on a level so that you can evolve with each other and one doesn't start to lose a sense of self. One doesn't start to feel like they've compromised themselves as an individual for your happiness. Because once that occurs and they are no longer happy and satisfied with what they're doing, they will start to resent you to the utmost. And you don't want that, and you don't want them to feel that way. You dig what I'm saying? So always stay true to yourself. This is Late Night CJ. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to keep hitting y'all with this. 100.